Hello and welcome to round 2 of the European Championships with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And we have Robert Charvat back again on the right hand side with Martell Wolf, and we saw him in the last game. And on the left we have Lukas Dapkus.
Seems
right?
good.
Yeah. Playing Greyjoy Wars. So
Greyjoy Wars.
Yeah, so I'm quite glad we got a Greyjoy player because there weren't very many in the tournament, were there?
He obviously won his first game.
Yeah, well, they both did. This is the top table that we're recording throughout the tournament.
Good.
So, hopefully we'll see some fun things.
Wow, Lucas has a really interesting setup there.
Yeah, do you want to talk us through it?
No, you can.
Thanks. So we've got a Lord, can I say them? Lord Sport Shipwright, Theon. I think it's a Stony Shore Raider, is that how you say it?
Yep.
And then the location there, I'm not entirely sure. Is it a Great Hall, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's a Great Hall.
Yeah. And then on Robert's side, we have Ario, Dawn and Flea Bottom. Bit sad to have Ario, I think, on setup. But as he's got Flea Bottom, maybe he'll just march or something so that he can, be using Ario.
Could do. Doesn't leave him with a lot of gold.
No.
And Lucas can just get rid of a chud.
Yeah, I was more referring to maybe later when he wanted to start using the, Ario mechanics.
Yeah.
So who do you think's got the better setup here?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Robert's pretty happy to get Dawn on setup. Flea Bottom, he doesn't have a lot of board presence, but Martell Wolf can erode the opponent's board.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice first plot by Lucas there. So that's barring the gates versus breaking ties. So barring the gates, I mean, that's going to be pretty epic against the Martell Wolf player, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to have an immediate impact, seeing that Robert has played Breaking Ties, because I'm sure Robert wanted to use Ario to send one of Lucas's characters back to hand, and then Flea Bottom him in during a challenge to remove them during the challenge, and then trigger him again. But that's not going to happen. Yeah,
I mean, that seems like a good play, and it's certainly a way of getting him into the discard pile.
Yeah, it's a really strong interaction.
Yeah. So, yeah, like you say, I think that's the perfect plot for Lucas to open there.
The thing with Robert now, he's going to have 9 cards and a 4 reserve. So he can play 1 or 2 cards, maybe 3 at best, and then get rid of some more cards to Flea Bottom, I guess.
Yeah, because it's not like he's going to get a lot of gold either. He's not got any economy on the board. So I think he's going to struggle a little bit here. I really think Lucas's plot there is going to totally screw him over, quite frankly.
I can't quite see what Lucas has in the glare.
Yeah, this took me a little while to figure out, especially as there was a couple of misplays. But this is King Balon duped.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
King Balon duped.
King Balon
well, that's
duped.
good, because Martell are unlikely to have kings.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Lucas is running the king plot. Jacob Holtman champ card?
It makes sense. And if he is, that's really going to screw Robert's game. Because Robert's not going to have any flea cards.
Any triggers?
Any king cards. So he's probably not going to be able to trigger Dawn, Flea Bottom, stuff like that. So, yeah, if Lucas does have that, that would be a great plot for him to use.
We haven't seen a lot of Greyjoy in the current meta, have we?
No, it's sort of gone out. Breaking Ties doesn't help it. And also Valor Dahirus is quite painful against most Greyjoy decks.
Dahirus does hit Greyjoy quite well.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that Greyjoy can't really use Flea Bottom that well.
Apart from the Captain's Wives.
Salt Wife.
Captain's Wives. There's a mix between Captain's Daughter and Salt Wife there.
That's it. So I think that hurts them a little bit. And Valor Dahirus is probably the biggest reason. Because they've got all the location control you need, which is quite important, you think, against combating Flea Bottom. But
yeah, like you say, they struggle to use some of the key tools in the current meta. And what's that card that Robert's marshalled on the far end?
That's Loretha Sand.
Okay, what does she do?
She has an interrupt when a unique character would die, draw a card.
Okay. Would die, not when they die. So, for example, if they were saved.
Either way, when they die.
When they die, oh, okay. Sorry, I was getting technical on my terminology there, wasn't I?
You were. But she can trigger off herself, so when she dies, she interrupts, and you draw a card and she goes.
Okay. I just wanted to quickly talk through the interaction there. So we had a non-kneeling military coming through from Balon.
Yep.
It was unopposed, and Lukas took the opportunity to We Do Not Sow Dawn. We then also had the claim of
Low Descent.
That one.
Yep. And he was so excited he forgot his renown.
Exactly.
Yes. It happens.
So because he was forgetting to take renown as well, because at first I was like, oh, well, it must be Balon because it's non-kneeling, and then didn't take any renown, and I was like, but Balon has renown. So I was like, there's something going wrong here. But yeah, he just forgot to take it. So, intrigue going through from the Lord Sport Shipwright, which is again unopposed. Oh, a bit more of a shuffle.
The Robert has 2 loyal characters on the board, which you can use to get rid of Theon or the Stony Shore Raider, I guess.
Yeah, not really that optimal target-wise.
I think he would like to win a military challenge. I mean, if it was me, I think I do the intrigue with the Greenblood Trader. I sack it to, send something back to hand. But the problem is, you want to win the military with Areo, because you can sacrifice Areo and the Greenblood Trader to remove 2 characters. If you can win a military, that will kill maybe the 3rd character, and you can march Balon. However, Lukas has left enough military strength standing.
Ooh, that's sad.
And of course, Greyjoy run saves. They're not as easy as you might think.
Although maybe slightly easier now that one of those saves is taken from hand.
Yeah, Robert has no economy on the board. Like, if the game goes long, they're going to hurt him more and more.
You have noticed that this video is only 23 minutes, right?
I have noticed.
So I'm not entirely convinced it's going to go long. But yeah, we've got this military coming through then from Areo. And Lukas is defending with all of his military icons. Okay, he's going to make sure that military is defended, regardless of whether a card gets sent back to hand using Breaking Ties.
He needed to defend with them all.
Yeah.
To win it, because the Greenblood Trader represents a threat. So is Robert going to trigger it? I'm sure he is.
Might as well, right? So,
Choices.
Taking the shipwright back to hand. Maybe wanted to make sure he could use his Flea Bottom next turn. But Lukas, having won the military, again had forgotten to take the renown on Balon. Which again is why I was getting so confused. So I believe that's the end of challenges there. Robert's just trying to decide whether or not to use Areo.
Yeah, because you can still trigger Flea Bottom in the standing phase.
Well, you wouldn't need to, right?
No, but you can. Is the point.
No, it's just an action, it's not a challenges action.
It's just an action.
Okay.
You can do it in the plot phase, you can do it in the draw phase.
Although not at the moment because of the plot.
What?
Because of barring the gates. You won't be able to use Flea Bottom.
Oh, Flea Bottom is a challenges action. I was talking about Breaking Ties.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, he can
that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm sure Flea
window.
Bottom's challenges action.
No, yeah. Breaking Ties is an any phase action.
Yeah. I knew that bit. I thought you were going about Flea Bottom, and I was like, pretty sure it isn't.
That is definitely a challenges action. Only.
Yeah. So we used Areo there to send, I think that's Theon back to hand. So Lukas there just left with the Stony Shore
Raider and King Balon.
That's it, and King Balon.
He's in a really strong position because he can't just be Valard off the board. He got duped for his big non-kneeling military icon. Yeah, and he just played the King plot.
Perfect plot for him.
So again, Flea Bottom is turned off again.
Yeah, he just looked at the discard pile and was like, nah, you're right. And he was like, turn it off straight away, King of the North. Again, Robert can't do anything. This feels like Lukas is playing a deck that is very much, I'm going to destroy Martell at the moment, doesn't it? It
is, yeah. This type of Greyjoy Wars deck is very much engineered to stop Martell shenanigan and to an extent Targaryen, because they don't generally run much King tech. The King of the North can turn them off for a round. And of course, barring the gates hurt the second son, Flea Bottom and Kotho.
That's also true.
And Miss Sunday.
And Fire and Blood.
Yeah, so it seemed like it could have a good matchup against those. And I'm sure against Tyrell it can hold its own in the renown race.
Probably, if it gets enough renown characters out.
I don't think it can outrace Mace.
Can anything outrace Mace?
Not unless you run the milks.
I like how you took ages to think about that. It was like you were genuinely considering, what cards can actually outrace Mace?
I mean, with Leighton Hightower now, you have a lot of Mace triggers that you can trigger in one round. Because you limit one per phase, you can trigger him realistically more than 2 times now.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, so...
Like, you can easily do him 3 times because you've got a normal Marshal, a normal Flea Bottom or Ambush in Challenger's phase, and then using Mace's ability to bring something in the Dominance phase. Like, so 3 times is perfectly easy to do.
Yeah.
If you've got Leighton, you can do it 4 times because you can trigger his action in either standing phase or taxation phase.
Oh yeah, and then when standing happened, you could do Leighton again.
Yeah. Yeah, which is crazy. Oh no! So, Lukas there marshalled the Reducer and the Begging Brothers and bestowed it for 2. And Robert was like, well, I'll have that, and wards it. So he now has the Begging Brothers with 2 gold on him and ward.
He killed it.
Not for long, because a military challenge came through and they died. That was short-lived. I barely had time to finish saying what they got.
Yeah, this is hard.
There we go. Remembered renown this time. Well done, Lukas. He's bound to have remembered eventually, right?
I'm not sure how Robert's going to recover from this. Did he run trade routes last time?
He did, yeah.
I think he's going to need to play that next turn to be able to play anything out from his hand. But yeah, it looks too hard for him to come back right now. 7-0 down, no characters on the board. Can't Valar to clear your opponent's board. Your opponent got saves on the board as well as duplicates. For all intents and purposes, it's probably game over.
Well, still 10 minutes left.
You have to go through the formalities at European Championship. I mean, you can't just be a Tom Malucci and scoop.
Now. So we did actually post a video, well, technically this morning, Tuesday morning, although by the time this video gets out, I'm not sure if we'll manage to finish uploading tonight, or it might be tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow morning, as in Wednesday morning. So you're probably watching this Wednesday.
What are you rattling
I don't
about?
know, I'm waffling now, but never mind. Anywho, there's someone on the first video of the European Championships was like, oh, I just want to see Martell Wolf getting destroyed. And it's like, I think Lukas commented and said, don't worry, you'll see it soon.
Did he?
I think so. I'll see if I can find it. I was quite amused by the comment. Talk for a minute while I look.
Sure. Okay. Well, Robert maybe going to play trade routes. I'd play trade routes. Robert plays trade routes. But nothing burns like the cold. So after 2 turns of shutting down Flea Bottom,
bloody hell,
he just gets rid of it.
That's amazing. Like, Lukas is literally just playing the exact plots he needs to. But anyway, so this is the comment. So, Johannes?
Johan?
Okay. Says, Martell Wolf is so obnoxious. We need a restricted list for that. And Lukas, as in Lukas playing on camera, says, don't worry. If you want butchering of Martell Wolf, look to the next video. Okay. And then he did put, too bad rest of Euros was in shambles for me. So I did actually look up Lukas's score after this game.
Is this Lukas's shining moment?
This is Lukas's shining moment. And then you know how how you lost your first 2 games and then won the next 5?
Yeah.
Lukas does the opposite.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But
Crashed and burned.
2 wins is better than none.
Peaked too early.
Is that what it was?
That's all. He needed to slow burn.
Maybe he just needed to stay on camera every turn. Maybe the camera was what was doing it for him.
Yeah, did he not play in the next one?
I don't
Not on camera.
think so. Yeah, not on camera. He probably played in the actual tournament. Why wouldn't you when you've got 2 wins? But no, sometimes that's just the way it is, right, in tournaments?
Sometimes that is just the way it is.
But yeah, you had a good showing.
Yeah,
2 losses and then submarined into the next day.
It was okay.
It was good.
It was okay.
Oh, one thing we do need to say, because I forgot to say this in the first video, apologies, but we just wanted to say thank you to all the judges at the European Championships. Liam and Remco and the rest of them were amazing as always, and were really, really helpful with letting us, sort out the camera and
thank you, Liam, especially for helping us sort out the camera.
Yeah.
And thank you to Ruben for being chatty all day. And especially thanks to Remco, who judged my way during a judge call in a game. So thanks for that.
Did you sort of slip him a 20 under the table for that?
Didn't need to.
But no, we do appreciate all the work that the judges go to. I know it must be a very stressful day. It's stressful enough for us running around trying to get all the camera set up and down.
Us.
Okay, I was trying to be nice for you, darling. It was stressful for me running around sorting the camera out all day.
Yeah.
Although I did have some very lovely helpers over the weekend.
We did.
Yeah, Chris Newsom was very helpful.
He provided droop waffles and camera assistance.
He did.
What a legend.
Total ledge.
Who else?
Chris the ledge.
Who else?
Who else? What helped?
Yeah, you said others, plural.
No, I think it was just Chris.
Good lad.
Maybe Dan turned off the camera for me in his video.
Oh, good.
Maybe.
So on the board then, we have another shipwright.
We do.
To complement all the Greyjoy masses. And a Dornish spy has come into play. Mm-hmm. So that's nice. I'm not sure what she's taken. I'm assuming it's Balon's military?
It is, yeah. And we've got a token there just to represent that.
Yeah.
Which is a good play. Definitely the right play. You don't want Balon doing his non-kneeling shenanigans.
I mean, the problem Robert has here, he had no power icons.
Oh, yeah. So he can't even sort of come back and try to steal power back off of Lukas, can he?
Right, so Lukas can just win the power challenge and carry on going toward the win condition.
Oh, that's a claim. So intrigue there, managed to take Arianne.
I wonder why he didn't play Arianne.
Yeah, because he could have afforded her, because he's still got 2 gold left over.
Well, I guess Lukas is first player. He was just going to do the military, so why bother paying 5 for Arianne just to sub her out for a Dornish spy?
Yeah, at least...
when you can just ambush her in for 4.
Yeah. And at least then I guess Lukas wouldn't have known that Robert had Arianne. Maybe he was hoping to try and get into the turn, or he could marshal Arianne properly when he's got slightly more of a ball presence. But you can see that Robert knelt his locations during Lucas's marshalling, so Lukas wasn't able to use that Lord...
The shipwright.
The shipwright. Let's just say shipwright. Like, I don't know why it's such like a non-sayable word for me. Anyway, whatever. So, power challenge there coming through from Balon, which is unopposed. No claims, there's nothing to take, but we do get renown as well, so still worth it. And it's not like Robert's going to come back with a power challenge. He is going to do a challenge though. You can get the... Oh, he's going for military.
He can win this.
You can.
Lukas probably isn't that concerned.
They're claiming that the Raider, so that's finally off the board. However, with the Reducer still standing, it does mean that Lukas wins Dom.
This reminds me of, a game from maybe you see last summer. But Martell were not particularly strong. King Balon, when Greyjoy Reigns was big, they'd just play out a big guy and they'd dominate your board and they'd stomp you and you'd be really sad. Kind of reminds me of one of those games. Yeah,
it has been a bit of a stomping for Robert here. So just as a heads up, Robert just played Secret Schemes in the after the standing phase. So, during the standing phase. So he stood his house card because it got cancelled earlier to play Secret Schemes again to draw a couple of cards there. So at least he's got a few cards in hand now. And we've got Riddle into Supporting the Faith. Interesting.
Man. Again, another anti-Targ, anti-Martell plot.
God, Lukas really prepped for this, didn't he? He was like... Martell, Targ, you guys are screwed. I'm not letting you do anything.
Yeah, he had a plan.
You really did.
I wonder what his following matchups were.
Must have faced a lot of Tyrell, maybe?
Maybe.
I'm interested. I'll have a quick look.
I mean, in theory, you'd think Greyjoy don't have too bad a matchup against Tyrell. They're just slower.
So we had... Oh, he had a big mix. He had a couple of Martell, Tyrell, Stark. So he had a mix. Maybe he just, I don't know. Obviously just struggled.
I mean, he plays Victorian.
Oh, crap.
He's less effective now in the breaking ties
That's true. Can you discard 2 power from him to save himself in that situation?
You cannot.
Oh.
Because that only works when he's killed.
Oh, is it?
When he would be killed, discard 2 power.
So it doesn't work for sacrifice.
Yeah. Well,
oh, it's not even sacrifice, is it? It's
no,
put
return
back
to
in
hand.
Return
The
to
only
hand,
thing that can save from a return to hand effect is a duplicate.
Oh, so you can't use bodyguards or anything, can you?
Nope. It's the same with when something would be shuffled back into your deck with a card like Forgotten by History.
Sorry, what was that card? That 3-cost event that is neutral and no one ever plays?
I think it's a good card because it can only be stopped by duplicates. And even if your opponent wants to use a duplicate to save from it, you can just Valar the next turn, having gotten rid of their duplicate. I like it. It's good. Doesn't see enough play.
It's just a little bit expensive, isn't it?
Wow.
Still no power icons.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Lucas is first player, but he's still got his 5 gold. So he should have discarded that now. I'm sure it won't matter though at this point, right?
No, it won't matter at this point, but because he got the military through, he's going to, you know, intimidate. And, well, he doesn't need to. He can just do a power challenge and win the game.
Yeah. And then the power. And that's the game. Wow. Well, that was a bit of an ass whooping.
Yeah, that was a bit harsh on Robert. He played well in the last game.
Yeah, he did. Well, as we said before, Robert was top 8 in Euros last year, so maybe just a bit of an unlucky matchup for him. And, I mean, Lucas really did just have the perfect plots against him, so...
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. But anywho, thanks everyone for watching the game. Thanks as always to our patrons. If you would like to support us, you can do so at patreon.com/The White Walkers. And we'll try to get out round 3 as soon as possible.
Fantastic.
So, thanks again and see you next time.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.